Merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates!
So, you seek go on through. I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
I'm starving, I am.
Come to think of it, our ranks have grown, yet we pawns are men, one and all.
'Tis surely a coincidence. Don't make...
Well now. If you're e'er in trouble, I'd fain come to your aid.
Aye, you've a bit of a special. This is for you.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmouser's burrow in Bakbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Shall we set it rolling?
A band of knackers.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Master, watch out!
I'll put an end to this, Bowmaster. You pulled that off with nary a hitch. This will be a rude shock for our foe to find you pinch their loot. There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the arisen...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself in another world. Shall I lead the way?
Was this ox cart assailed? 'Tis in a dreadful state.
The roads are hardly safe.
We must remain vigilant. You're in fine form today, Arisen.
Oh, keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Not bad, all things considered.
Feast your eyes on me!
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
It is well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy. Asps, mind that they do not poison you.
Oh, well aimed strike, right where it hurts. An impressive diversion. Shall I finish them off, Arisen?
Well, 'tis clear the two of you know what you're doing.
The enemy flees before us. A surprising sign of wisdom.
'Tis a wonder any foe challenges us with the Arisen in our midst. Now, no matter how far we stray, we'll be able to return here in a flash with the use of a ferry stone. Where do you think you're going? Just try and shake me off. Splendid.
grown just as weary as we.
Ha! They don't stand a chance against us now.
Focus attack or endless foe.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
Must it rain now?
The weather may yet turn fierce. Best we keep moving.
Well done, Arisen One. You have seen through my deception and divined my location true. This is for you.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One...
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Can it be you are lost, Arisen One? The path to the dragon has many turns, but I can illuminate the way ahead if you so desire. I know only that which is already clear, that the origins of this artifact can be traced to Batal. This meeting shall not be our...
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Here we go again.
Give no quarter!
I am well aware of the particulars.
Meat! 13 yet? Grabbing hold!
A good plan goes his better with two. Allow me.
I'll not decline! I'll put an end to this foe, Master.
Say, our foe hasn't even noticed what's been killed.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Really? Now?
Stay right there! I'll be with you in a trice! Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found...
Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much.
I'm yours to command, Arisen. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Come on! Don't crack it!
This would make a fine spot to dry our stolen equipment.
True enough.
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
You'll not live to regret this.
Seems we have enraged our foe.
It's hard to work without arguing. Within range of its maw. Be wary.
Its heart lies there. Strike now.
You can count upon my aid.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Best watch your step on the riverbank.
Not the best place for a soak, I must say. While travelling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Careful, Master. Asp venom is potent. You've got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up.
A wise strategy.
Stay right there. I'll be with you in a trice.
Fine display of skill.
Plenty more where that came from.
Not a bad idea.
You've my gratitude. This is for you.
This is clearly designed to carry us somewhere. It could prove useful.
Fine thing, this. It's almost as though it were placed here for our benefit.
Any last words?
You wish me to return? At once, Master. Shall I assist?
Haven't you a lantern arisen? There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Oh, a ballista.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt 'twould catch our foes unawares.
Turn out your pocket. Not take another moment.
Just hand over your quarters and I'll let you alone.
Albus, you keep your life, and I take the rest.
You pulled that off with nary a hitch. Twill be a rude shock for our foe to find you pinched their loot.
That's it.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Shall I assist? Leave it to me.
It is a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Shall we hop on? We needn't let our feet do all the work. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if it wasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
A smashing success.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. I shall not fail you.
Very well, but pray do not make me wait over long.
Might I be of assistance?
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I shall see it done. I will protect you.
attack has won. I shall lead the charge.
It is easily done.
Over so soon? Why, I would seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
We've not been this way yet. I can hardly wait to see where we end up. Arisen! I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
I'm ill fond of the dark, but I'll serve you as best I can. I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. This device seems ideal for moving massive amounts of cargo.
Now here's aught of interest. A ballista.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt 'twould catch our foes unawares.
Might I be of assistance?
So the fun begins again, eh, Arisen?
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
Understood.
Isn't this fun? I'm grinning so hard my cheeks hurt.
Try not to get so excited you forget your duty to the Arisen.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't...
Here's a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
This tavern... Aye, even pawns. Well, I'll be.
So tired. I barely have been to tie my boots.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Pray my watch finishes without incident.
Tis nice to see everyone out and about.
Wonder if there's any...
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune.
Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the Forbidden Magic Research Laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
A customer, then. That... Changes things. Precious little time.
Might as well head out.
Practice tomorrow,
I love waking up. Anything.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be... Here you are, dear.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
How... Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
Go home and write down some shit.
I have no issue falling... Getting proper rest is an... how I've...
Admirable work. Do say so.
Now, what's the secret to my lustrous coat?
I wonder what rumors tomorrow
Folk can afford to spend a little more. I've got to focus. I've spent my life well met.
Pray, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
Look as long as you please.
Dear, that's the wrong one.
Oh, apologies. Thank you, my darling. Fie. My vision's growing worse by the day, I fear. Methinks it began when I started reading an old grimoire I found whilst tidying the storeroom. 'Tis entitled, On the Transference of Souls. A curious tome, this. It claims to grant the reader the power to summon things from beyond the rift. I thought I might use it to stock my shelves with otherworldly wares. Perhaps you will think me simple, but truly all I want is a better life for my wife and daughter. Yet 'tis most vexing, for the moment I start reading the tome, 'tis as if a fog descends over my eyes. But mayhap there is hope for me yet, if I can get my hands on a quince. They're said to reduce fatigue of the eyes. Would you be kind enough to procure one for me? I must keep reading that grimoire. Have you brought me a quince? Many thanks, sir. At last, I may continue reading that grimoire. This could...
say, you wish to shine like a jewel among your peers. Is that not so?
The people here are evacuated and safe. For the moment. The people here are evacuated. The people here are evacuated and safe. There are more who can yet be saved.
Why, I hardly recognize... This headache's driving me up the wall, Tiz.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here. Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Arisen, I should have expected you may yet linger here.
The events of the coronation are as vivid in my mind as if they occurred only yesterday.
Oh. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
We pawns cannot set foot in Batal without feeling the people's contempt for us.
Look as long as you please. Do come again.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
Looking for aught in particular?
That old fool wouldn't last a day without me. I have a dozen matters.
Do with a decent supper.
Looking for aught in particular?
I'll need to replenish my stock.
Beg pardon, sir, but you wouldn't happen to be Batali, would you? You're not? Oh, thank goodness. I've a favour to beg, and I dare say I oughtn't ask it of anyone but a fellow Vermundian. This letter must reach the hands of a man called Ernesto. I've heard tell he's stationed on Volcanic Island, but the road in that direction appears to have been blocked off. 'Twould seem another route lies to the south, only 'tis plagued by monsters, and I dare not brave it myself. But you seem the capable sort. A soldier, I dare say. I'm sure such beasts would pose little trouble for one of your skill. Pray aid me in this matter, sir. I should not ask such an ordeal of you if I was not sorely desperate.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient. I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Bakbatal. Perhaps he can restore the regalia sword. I take it you've some business with him.
It's a hobgoblin.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Fear not. I shall aid you directly.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking. Our foe hasn't even noticed aught's been pilfered.
Come chasing it as well. Aye. And if monsters happen to be gone.
Which path ought we to follow? This calls for due consideration.
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
A wise.
A thief's agility makes them a tricky opponent. Try not to let them get the upper hand. You must remain vigilant.
Common reward. Frustratingly so.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for...
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I...
Ah, oxen. 'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be. This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. We're unlikely to find any warm hearths down here. Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave. I am well aware of the particulars.
I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces.
I can destroy that, if need be. I be a bit. Let me test that. At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. Right you are.
How's this? You keep your life, and I take the rest.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Battle is best avoided here. Furthermore, have you grown accustomed to the adventuring life? If there's anything you're unsure of, I would fain be of aid. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Don't suppose there are any lost I'm not interested.
How's this?
And nowhere to go.
Where have you gone?
Give it up! Nowhere to go! Oi! Onward! Hold it! Halt, I say!
Hold it! I get my hands on you! I'm hard pressed. I need help.
I say it. We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Get my hands on you!
It would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
Fight. To arms. By your leave. A curative ought to do the trick.
Send help!
Boy, hand over all the coin in your purse, now.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
All together now! We attack as one! A focused attack will end this fight.
It is easily done.
We're under attack!
Oh, I see you. That's crafty of you.
Strike me if you can! If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. Now I understand. I will be your leader.
Surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
This is not what I expected.
Such treasures are seldom found. I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
There, Master! Go, Harpies! Fire's fury shan't be of aid against this foe.
The enemy retreats. Your DD2 pursue and eliminate distractions. I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing. These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one.
Feel as though I'm being watched.
As planned.
my way!
Lay down your arms before you hurt yourself. Oi!
Rather large for spiders. Peaceable creatures, yet one's not often welcomed in the home.
You're all out of luck.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might. Would anyone care to push? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
For you. I'll make them pay for that in gold as well as blood.
It seems we have enraged our foe. Might we not use their rage to our advantage? Understood. We are to retreat, then. Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment. True enough.
A band of knackers.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Pick up every little thing you find and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist. I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work. One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
We would do well to keep our distance. Surely not.
Indeed. One never can be too cautious. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
There will be other opportunities. For now, let us follow. Success! Our foe hasn't even noticed what
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
I can destroy that, if need be. Might I be of assistance?
I've a modest talent for spotting material.
I'll collect that. You need to trouble yourself.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Be sure to keep your wits about you. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Be sure to avoid open flame.
Ferrystone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
'Tis not an item to be squandered. Tis of intricate construction, this place. We shall have to examine each area thoroughly.
We mustn't lead the Arisen astray. Let us be mindful of our surroundings.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance, you ought to let a few things go.
Full glad I am to see the sky again.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
Right you are. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from... Phantasm sighted! achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Oh! What do you want? I'm in no mood to have my ear talked off, thank you. My back's afire. I can scarce talk for the pain. Leave an old man be. Mind, I wouldn't say no to some wildflowers, if you happen to have any with you. A handful of those, and I could prepare a poultice that'd help me make it home. What is it now? Unless you brought me some wildflowers, I'd prefer to be left alone. Well, that was... Right, here goes naught. Relief at last. I was beginning to fear that I'd be stuck here for the rest of my days. I've a mind to thank you, sir. I live nearby. Oh! Fie! My back!
Let me get that. I've just recalled.
My thanks.
Pray, follow me.
I? Beg pardon, sir, but...
Forgive me, dear. I forgot to tell you. I asked this good sir to look in on me.
Oh, not this again. How many times have I begged you not to bring strangers into our home?
I know, dear, but this one's a kindly sort. Brought me the wildflowers I needed to make it home when I threw out my back.
'Tis always one reason or another, isn't it? And has it e'er ended well for us? Not once. Mark my words, no one wanders this far out unless they are running from something.
This one's different, I promise you. You've heard tell of the Arisen, have you not? The hero who travels far and wide to track and fell the dragon.
Oh? So this stranger claims to be the Arisen? Believe what you will, but expect no hospitality from me. You may tend to our guest yourself.
You will have to forgive my wife. She has her reasons for being mistrusting, but you deserved a warmer welcome than that. Now let me fetch your reward. Wait here a moment.
Over here, if you please.